What's good, YouTube? Me, British account, coming back with another Battlefield 4 gameplay on the PlayStation 4, shotgun only. But what you're gonna notice in this server, if you pay attention to the kill feed in the top right corner, is I'm actually not the only one using it. In fact, everyone in the server is using one shotgun or another. It is a shotgun only server. Now, I joined some friends. As you can see in the bottom left corner, if you pay attention, I tend to play with these individuals a lot, mainly Man of War down there. Now, he told me to join the server. I said, alright, I'll give it a go. If I'm correct, the name of the server was B Dutch, and it was an absolutely brilliant server. It was just fun to see everybody using a shotgun, knowing what it feels like to get killed by it several times, as you'll see in this video. Now, throughout this video, actually, it's pretty much uninterrupted. I'm gonna break it up into two parts. This is part one. Part two will be coming shortly. So you'll see the whole gameplay of how I actually play. You'll see me spotting out, getting bonuses, as you can see there. You'll see me reviving to help the team out to keep those tickets, and you also see me capturing the objective. If you do watch me play, I'm an extremely objective, team-based player. So if you ever want to play with somebody that does care about the tickets and won't leave you to die, then you're more than welcome to add me as a friend, as long as you do the same and play the objective. Now, today's topic is a bit of a random one, because it basically stems around my iPod. Now, my iPod is about 7 years old now, and I remember getting it in the States back in 2006 when I decided to pick up running and jogging as the means of getting me back into shape. Now, I'll be honest with you, God created me to be a sprinter and short bursts of energy where I could sprint up and down a basketball court, a couple of hours at a time, and it'd feel like nothing to me. But I decided to try to do a bit of long distance running just to get my body used to it, and I was absolutely useless at it. God definitely didn't create me to do long distance running. So I decided to try it as an attempt, and it went well for a couple of months, and I just couldn't do it. My body just wasn't designed for it. I changed my diet, changed my mentality in terms of running, trying to run long distance and listen to music to get me going, but I just couldn't do it. So needless to say, I had my iPod, and I just put tons of music on it as anybody would. So since that time until now, the music on my iPod has pretty much been the same. It hasn't really varied too much, certain music types here and there. Mainly just chilled out music, so I could just put it on and listen to it whenever, and not really have to think about the lyrics and the words and whatever they're talking about. But as I was updating my iPod just the other day, I put on a song that it just brought back so many memories. It brought back so many memories about the time and just what I was doing at the time when the song came out and I first heard the song. And I'm just curious if any of you have ever been through this experience, and if you have, just please, post it in the comment section below. But back at the time, I had a really good friend of mine who just lived across the street from me. I'm probably 200 yards away, actually, not literally across the street. Up the road, I guess, is a better way of saying it. Lived about 200-300 yards away, and him and I we watched movies a lot, and we watched cartoon series together. Now, I was very big into a cartoon series, a Japanese animated one called Samurai Champloo. It aired on Cartoon Network at the time. This was now, going back to like 2006, 2007, and I thought that this Japanese animation was absolutely fantastic. The whole storyline, the whole music that went with it, it was hip hop music with samurai swords, and the themes of each episode were just brilliant. So, I'd go over to his house and we'd watch maybe 2-3 episodes a night, and we got through this series, I think, probably in about a month. I'm just constantly watching them. But then just hearing the song from the Samurai Champloo soundtrack just brought back all those memories. All those memories of riding my bike over to his house, watching the every one of these episodes, and just talking about the hip-hop music that was included in each episode, and just the brilliance of it. That song just took me back to those days when, I thought I was invincible, and, nothing could stop me. I'd be able to play basketball, I'd be able to play sports for hours on end. but you know, things change, time changes. You know, as you saw, I just got revived and, you know, took the guy out, shot him in the ankles, and then helped my buddy back up. You know, and it's just a great feeling to hear a song from back in the day, and it just brings back all those memories, which is why, you know, when I look on Facebook and I see all these Throwback Thursday songs, you know, it's great to see, and it's great to hear, you know, especially looking at pictures from back in the day, of seeing where I came from to where I am now. Such a drastic change, and, you know, I wouldn't change anything for the world. You know, I believe that everything happens for good. You know, everything has its reason and everything has its purpose. You know, I came over to England, and my friend, still living back in the States, he's running his own company now, Topher Foods. I'll post it in the link in the description below. You know, to see where we came from hanging out those nights. You know, we'd also watch Giants games. You know, he made me become a Giants fan. Even though I was from the Washington, D.C. area, I should be a Redskins fan, but became a Giants fan instead because of him. You know, him telling me about the teams, and in the first season that I cheered him on, we won the Super Bowl. So, you know, I can't complain about that. But the last thing I'll say is just to recap from the beginning. It's just such a great feeling to hear an old song and bring back all those memories again. It's such a great feeling to see pictures of the past and, you know, just remember all those great memories you have. And the one thing that I would recommend is please keep a journal. Keep a journal of the songs you hear, the songs you listen to, the situations you're in, because that way, later on down the line when you're sad, or, you know, when you're going through a tough time, you can always look back on it and think about the good times, think about the good days, think about the blessings you saw that day. And they're definitely going to cheer you up and pick you up. You know, there was a movie, The Punisher, there was a line in it, and that's, I think, is extremely true. And as you saw, that guy looked like a zombie. He died and then just came right back up. That saying in The Punisher was, good memories save lives. And, you know, some people go through a tough time, and those memories they hold on to. So the more that you write down, the more vivid, the more descriptive you are of those positive, good memories, the more they're going to help you in those tough times. Now that's it for me for this commentary. I'm just going to let you watch the rest of it in peace. Now, Topher Foods makes falafel sandwiches stateside. And as you'll see at the very end of this clip, I've just randomly created my guy, Captain Falafel. If you've liked this video, please hit the like button for the video. And please don't forget to like it, subscribe, comment, and share the video. I pray that you see all the blessings in your life today. And please don't forget to write them down. Okay, they will help you out later on when you do feel down and things seem like the world seems like it's against you.